And Divas should play a role in this matchup if things go the way they have all night long. Managers will be getting involved the entire night.
An exhibition of professional wrestling like you've never seen before. I guarantee you. It may be Roddy Piper Day, but tonight, everybody's going to be talking about this match. I guarantee it.
And this match is underway as I'm once again joined by Spencer Chestnut.
And it's about time, because you're flailing out here. You need somebody like me to help you out to get you through this show. I mean, you're okay, kid. You're all right, but you know, when I'm out here, you are so much better because I make you that way.
That's Spencer's segue for you.
And here we go into the armbar of John Kermon. I mean, now you're going to get a wrestling display. Now you're going to get an exhibition of what wrestling is all about, because these two guys, James Smith, SWA commissioner, came out here before under orders from Mike Hay to make these two guys wrestle each other, and they're going to do it better than anybody else can.
John Kermon, a very great technical wrestler, high flyer. You got C.A. Elliott also flies from time to time, very technical himself. A ground-based wrestler, these two have similar styles and should mix very well for a very great athletic competition.
Another thing about this match, it's going to be a hard-fought match. It's going to be, you think it might be, you know, a little, you know, I'm going to hit you, you're going to hit me, yay, or whatever. This could be a very fast-paced, very back-and-forth match because these guys have wrestled together for so long, and as you said, are such good friends. They almost know what the other one's going to do before they do it. At work, you can see it when they're teaming up. They know their partner's going to do this, and when they're opponents with each other, they might have that same chemistry, which might not be a good thing for either one of them, but they keep countering each other. Nobody's going to get advantage. We could be here all night.
That's exactly right. Both of them have the other one well scouted, not on purpose, just from knowing each other for so long, as the two of these men already put on a great athletic competition. John Kermon around the back now, and a huge kick right there and taking him off the ropes. John Kermon bounces off the ropes. Goes for the Hurricane Rana, hits it, and C.A. Elliott rolls to the outside.
Great display so far, just like I said. Holds and counter holds, moves and counter moves, whoopings and counter whoopings.
And there goes John Kermon flying to the outside with a 360. He's taking C.A. Elliott out. He's down on the mat. Diva going over to check on him.
But she needs to stay out of there. If those bodies are going to go flying all over the place, you know, she doesn't want to get hurt. I know you said she might want to get involved in this match, but if she gets too close to those guys when they're going at a fast pace like that, she might be the one that loses this match, even though she's not in it.
I don't think that's the way she wants to get involved. She wants to get involved with the referee's back turn, much like we've seen all night long as John Kermon hammers away at the back of C.A. Elliott. Reversal now. We've seen many of those so far in the early going, and a huge spine buster by C.A. Elliott that's got to tear away at John Kermon.
And now C.A. Elliott, I mean, he hates this crowd, and he's trying to get a reaction out of him. Why would he bother with that? Just stick with your opponent. Show this crowd what great wrestling is. Don't jump around and tell him. He knows better than that.
Both of these men not very well liked by the crowd. It's been hard to get any kind of reaction. The athletic competition that goes on in the ring should be enough to get the fans going, and so far it has.
And C.A. Elliott just rammed into that ring post. Kermon followed up with a drop kick to the posterior, and now C.A. Elliott's shoulder is probably hurting really bad.
Two of these are being very respectable to one another, but John Kermon there using the turnbuckle illegally. That was the first time all for this entire match that we've seen an illegal hold. As he takes him over with the neck whip now. John Kermon could be looking for submission here, but no, it's a big leg drop. And now he brings it into the submission. The arm bar on C.A. Elliott. He's worked the arm for a while now. This could be a tap out.
It might be. C.A. Elliott made that big mistake running towards the ring post when Kermon was up in the corner. He moved. C.A. Elliott hit the post, and now Kermon is going to try to get this match over with real quick by working down that arm. Problem is, remember, these two guys are friends. Great wrestlers, great guys. Will John Kermon actually break his own friend's arm to win this match, or will that make him stop short?
That is a question that is unseen yet, but all we know right now is that John Kermon is working away at the arm, trying to wear it out. Don't know if he'll go as far as permanently injuring his friend.
But he might have to.
Anything for a win, and this could really propel you up the rankings in SWA.
It sure could.
Every man gunning for Genesis's SWA World Championship, and both of these men could be big contenders with a win here.
Absolutely, and Genesis does have the SWA title, and not only do these guys want their own Genesis as SWA champion, but a win in this match could be their Genesis towards being a top contender to Genesis to have their Genesis as the SWA champion.
I think I got that one. As John Kermon now works away at the arm of C.A. Elliott again. He's really wearing down the arm. Have you ever had a sore arm and just bumped it on the head?
Yeah, I have, and you know, it really hurts, it smarts, it's painful, and it might go away a little bit, but it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back throughout the day, throughout your life for the next couple weeks. I can only imagine how C.A. Elliott's feeling here. That pain's not going away. And he didn't just bang it on a bed, he banged it on a ring post, and John Kermon has kept banging it. John Kermon's been banging at C.A. Elliott this whole match.
And it's definitely taken an effect on the matchup as C.A. Elliott is being worn down slowly the entire time.
And John Kermon is banging away and wearing out C.A. Elliott right now.
As he forced into the corner, still working away at the arm. That's the game plan of John Kermon. So far, so good. He's been in control most of this match, which is a surprise since he is so small. And a huge power slam from C.A. Elliott. That's a shift in momentum. Going for a fall. 1, 2, and the kick out.
And he tried that quick fall, and you could see he hurt his arm more by doing that. He can barely move it now. He went for that quick body slam, was able to get him up, tried to end it quickly, but now that arm is hurting, so he's going to try to rest himself a little bit, put John Kermon in that lock, and now he's using that arm to hit him in the back. I mean, I know he's got adrenaline going, but if he keeps using that hurt arm, he's not going to have use of it much longer.
Well, John Kermon looks small next to C.A. Elliott, but picking up 250 pounds on a weak arm is no easy task. And Elliott again has to use his arm strength for pretty much all of his moves. That's why it was such a great strategy for John Kermon to try to work on the arm.
And now C.A. Elliott's not going to be able to use that many power moves. He's trying to keep him on the mat now because he can't do but so many of those big moves with that bum arm.
As I said earlier, C.A. Elliott is so dangerous because he has so many styles. He's also a ground-based wrestler, which is really going to come in handy here in this match.
And he sure does. He has John Kermon prone on the mat right now, and he's taking advantage of him.
And he could be looking for his own submission. He doesn't really have a certain body part worked down as John Kermon has the entire matchup. But as strong as he is, one submission hold could do it.
He's got him in a variation of the camel clutch right now. We'll see what Kermon does.
Of course, that's wrenching away not only at the neck, but at the lower back. John Kermon is going to have more than one body part injured with one simple move. And C.A. Elliott with a big senton splash to the back of John Kermon. He has now picked the back to work away at. And again, knees to the back of John Kermon, just wearing him down slowly. Looking for another submission hold on the back. Referee Charles checks to see. And so far, no submission. John Kermon hanging in there very tough. He's got a lot of heart. He's already at such a big disadvantage. Just look at the size difference between these two guys. It's really not good to fall behind in a match like this.
No, it's not. C.A. Elliott was behind for a long time, but he's been picking those spots and working on Kermon's back, but it looks like Kermon is going to turn around on him. Like I said, all these holds and counter holds in one match, these guys know each other so well. And you're going to be back to ground zero. You know, look at them trading blows all the time, back and forth, up and down, in and out. These guys know each other very well.
Chop after chop, punch after punch, both men gaining momentum with each shot. As you can see, the pace of the match is starting to quicken up. The two men just hammering away at one another now. Both looking for the slight advantage, and it looks like Elliott has got it, charging at him now. A blocked punch, more reversals in this matchup. I've seen so many of those, and Kermon now...
I've seen more reversals in this match than a session of Congress. And a big German suplex.
But Kermon gets right back up and fires at him with a huge, huge clothesline.
And it looks like that friendship's going out the window. They're getting vicious now.
And both men are down on the mat. They just took all their momentum, threw it at each other, and now they're done. They're drained.
They may not have anything left.
As Charles goes for the 10 count, if we get to 10, this matchup is over. That could be a great finish to a very great athletic matchup. I don't know if it would be very popular with the crowd, though.
Well, they don't have to worry about that because they're back up. C.A. Elliott on top for now against John Kermon. Working on his back again.
Trying to punch away at him and gain more momentum. And a huge, huge kick.
An enziguri by John Kermon, and he's going for another back suplex, and he's got it.
He's a suplex machine in this matchup. Going for the pinfall. Only a 2 count. Elliott barely gets his shoulder up. As Charles' arm was coming down, a kick out. just at the very last second. Not even second, it was like a millisecond.
It is. It was almost the end for C.A. Elliott and John Kermon not letting up. I was worried that friendship might keep them from doing what they needed to do to win. But in this case, in the case of Kermon and Elliott, that's not the case.
Off the ropes now goes John Kermon looking for a second power slam. He hooks around the back with a sleeper hold, it looks like. But he has the legs wrapped around, which is going to take all the body strength away from his lower body.
Yeah, because not only does C.A. Elliott need to get out of that sleeper, he also has to hold up his entire body. That's the best way to do it. Just get to the ropes. Don't even try to break the hold. The referee will make you do it.
He has to break the hold. Usually these men probably wouldn't break a move like that, but I think the friendship and respect broke the hold right there. John Kermon now back up to a standing position with an underhook. Double underhook on C.A. Maybe looking for a double underhook suplex, but C.A. with a big reversal kick to the groin. Up he goes, and one inverted suplex. Looking for the pinfall, and only a 2 count. Another close fall in this match. What's that, like 15, 16?
Absolutely. It's a whole lot of near falls. There have been more near hits and misses in this match than I can remember in quite some time. Great effort by both men. Absolutely great.
I don't see how this matchup is going to end. Every time you think it's over, it's just only begun as both men full momentum once again. Elliott with a reversal off the top. Pump handle side slam, going for the pin now, and only a 2 count.
Again, just that far away from 3. I mean, this crowd out there, you can tell they're about to have coronaries. They're halfway on their way anyway. But this match might just put them over the hump and into that great nursing home in the sky.
As you can see, the fans are showing their respect to both men. Both men usually hated by the fans, but they're showing lots of respect in this matchup by showing their applause and appreciation. John Kermon goes to the head now, looks to roll him up. This could be it. And I think that's
it is. He got him with the victory roll after a hard-fought match, back and forth with both men, and I told you, that's what this crowd needs to see. Some good wrestling skill. John Kermon comes out on top. I finally